Yo, what's going on, Mavs gaming fans? D-Man back again to talk to you about NBA 2K21. In this video, I want to talk about the patch update we received. If you're anything like me, you love to hear about gameplay improvements in regards to NBA 2K. So as much as I would love to talk about the player likeness improvements for Damian Lillard or the improved art for the menus, I do believe there are bigger fish to fry in this patch. So let's go ahead and get into the general gameplay improvements. For neighborhood, park, rec, and pro-am games, the ball handle requirement to unlock pro dribble moves has been lowered to 80. Now we all know the previous cap was 85 overall for pro dribble moves. I think overall this will cause some people builds to be better. Also, a lot of people will be making new builds. I believe the overall impact of this change was to have people make more builds and to see more diverse builds in the neighborhood, because as of right now, the only thing you see are playmaking shot creators. So that's definitely a pro to drop in the cap. One thing that does concern me is the curry slide. This basically gives everybody the tools to be able to curry slide all over the place. I know most of the community is tired of seeing it, so I do wonder how this change will be accepted within the community. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Up next, 2K moved park dribbling controls to L3 for more consistent dribbling. Now, park moves has been the topic of discussion ever since NBA 2K21 came out. A lot of people think park moves should be removed from the game, and a lot of people want to see park moves remapped on the controller. So now we have park moves on L3, and I'm hoping that park moves will be triggered less on NBA 2K21. My main issue is jumping into my team in Triple Threat Online, where park moves are enabled, but you can also call screens and switch the side of the screen with the L3 button. These cause the controls to overlap in a sense, so I know that can be kind of frustrating. So as of right now, park moves still don't have a place to go when it comes to remapping, so we'll need an update soon. So let's talk about the shot meter. 2K actually increased the size of the shot meter based on feedback from the community. Now, the shot meter is something that everybody talks about. Personally, I don't have an issue with it. I'm glad that they made it bigger, but for the most part, everybody turns it off anyway. Now, I do know some people did have an issue with the shot meter, saying it was too small. And so now that we got it increased, hopefully it will be better for the 2K community. Next up, NBA 2K reduced the first step acceleration out of certain dribble moves. This is known as the speed boost. The speed boost has been known in 2K for years now, almost back to 2K15 and 2K16. On NBA 2K21, there were certain moves that would allow an unrealistic launch. You mainly saw this in the stage, and it's known as the teleportation glitch. Now, with the name like that, something definitely needed to be patched. I just hope that this doesn't affect the legitimate dribble community. Speaking of the dribble community, 2K added the ability for more moves to yield ankle breakers and defensive reactions. It seems like NBA 2K21 launched without ankle breakers, so if you haven't seen one yet, you're not crazy. Everybody's going through it, but in turn, that made the playmaking takeover pretty much useless. But now we have ankle breakers and defensive reactions in the game. Apparently, I haven't seen one yet, but let me tell you a secret with these updates. Sometimes you download and install the patch, but the update isn't applied until you see update required on NBA 2K. So most of the time that happens overnight. So even though I haven't seen an ankle breaker yet, maybe there'll be more clips of ankle breakers by the time this video goes live. Up next, NBA 2K fixed the pro stick shooting exploit that allowed for easing aiming when holding the pro stick prior to receiving a catch. Now, the pro stick is all the way right now, mainly because people are finding a way to exploit the shot stick or the shot aiming. So it's good that 2K is trying to find a remedy for all these exploits, but we still have a ways to go. We also get general improvements to defensive movement, including more responsive shifts, cuts, and stops. Ever since NBA 2K21 came out, people have been reporting sliding on defense. It kind of feels like ice skating, so it's good to see this updated. NBA 2K also lowered the effectiveness of pull-up jump shots, and not only did they lower the effectiveness of pull-up jump shots, I believe they tried to nerf the fades, so we'll see how that works out. As for my team, 2K adjusted single-player triple threat and triple threat online difficulties based on community feedback. I believe people didn't like how long these triple threat games were lasting because the difficulty was too high to pretty much make shots. So now we can get these games over quicker. So this sums up the gameplay improvements with the new patch, the new update. This isn't everything in the update. Of course, 2K fixed a lot of hangs. They added some stability improvements in every single mode. If you want to see the whole list, be sure to check the description for the patch notes. In the comments below, let me know what you think of this update and let me know what you think should be fixed. You all take care. Peace.